There we go. What's poppin', Slick Block? It's your boy, D.W.G Gamer. We're back with some more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Now it's 1:52 a.m. Thursday morning. And I'm falling to sleep. Not waking up till about now. So I'm a bit fuzzy though. Last time we were playing, we were leaving for the Highlands. Today we should be arriving at the Highlands after challenging all these niggas to a game of Blade. So we're gonna go with Alyssa and work our way down. Hopefully,
let's get started. Come on, draw a card.
I got a 7.
After you, then.
Mirror.
What? You can't do that. Now you've done it. Bolt! Mirror! Now you've done it. Bolt! Bolt! Mirror! I won!
Should have saved my mirror. Let's go one more time, Alyssa. Didn't mean to talk to you. Meant to play Blade.
Let's get started.
It's really all damn to luck, though. That's
Come on, draw a card. After you, then.
I got 3 mirrors. I mean, I got 3 bolts. I'm on mirrors.
What? You can't do that. Bolt. Mirror.
Bolts.
Now you've done it. Bolt.
I'm gonna revive it. Bolts.
Now you've done it. Bolt.
Okay.
Now you've done it. Mirror. Oh, same score? We better draw again. I won.
And she had a 6. One more go. I'm not gonna stop till I win.
Let's get started. Come on, draw a card. After you, then.
Mirror.
What? You can't do that. Mirror. Oh, same score? We better draw again. Looks like I'm going first. Bolt! Now you've done it. Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then.
Son of a bitch. Bolt.
Now you've done it. Bolt! Oh, same score? We better draw again. After you, then. same score. We better draw again. Looks like I'm going first. I won!
And she had a 7? What is with this bullshit? I'm being cheated.
Let's get started.
She's cheating me out of these W's. Not a single 7.
Come on, draw a card. After you, then. I won!
I could have won that hit, maybe. Maybe. That's a lot of ways to fuck with me. Fine, Emma.
Please go easy on me.
It's all luck of the draw, really.
Shall we draw
Got a
then?
7.
Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours.
Bolts, I'm sorry.
Ouch,
No.
I wasn't expecting that. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first, then. I'm gonna use a bolt card. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Oh, it looks as though the first move is yours.
What do I want to do here? What do I want to do here? Fuck it.
I'm gonna use a bolt card. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Sorry, I'm using a mirror. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first, then.
How does she have more cards?
We have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first, then. It looks as though I win this time.
How? How?
If we have to. Draw a card. I'll be going first. Take this. Take this. How about this?
How about I mirror back?
Pertinent little. How about this? At least it wasn't a complete waste of time.
Okay, I won.
Shall we begin? Go ahead and draw. It seems we need to draw again.
Come on, 7.
You should go first then. It seems we need to draw again. You should go first then. Now use a bolt. Now use a bolt.
Keep it. Mirror.
Huh. Well played. Now use a bolt.
Bolts.
Well done. It seems the winds were on my side.
2 swords. 2 7s. I don't believe it. Tough guys. You cheated. You know that. One more time, guys. One more time.
Shall we begin? Go ahead and draw. You should go first then.
Damn it.
It seems we need to draw again. I'll go first then.
Haha.
It seems we need to draw again. I'll go first then. I'll use a bolt.
I'll bolt too. Let's just keep starting
Well
moving,
done.
man.
It seems we need to draw again. I'll go first then. I'll use a bolt.
I'll mirror.
Huh. Well played.
I'll bolt.
Well done. I'll use a bolt. Well done. I hate to do this, but
I win.
lost. But I had a lot of fun.
So let's try beating Alyssa.
Let's get started.
Pray to the gods. Hope we win. With all these sevens? No
Come on,
way I
draw a
lose.
card.
No way.
Oh, same score? We better draw
Come
again.
on, let her go first.
Oh, same score? We better draw
Let
again.
her go first.
Looks like I'm going first. Bolt!
So I want to do that. Yes.
Oh, same score? We better draw again. Oh, same score? We
Come
better draw
on,
again.
laser.
After
Think
you,
would be
then.
in my... Fuck.
One more game.
Whew. Wait, what? 5, 5, I've been 10. 9. Yeah. Alright, I won. Alright, okay, you know, let's beat Emma. And then you can call it quits.
Please go easy on me. Shall we draw then? Allow me
Go
to play
first.
first then.
Bolt or mirror? Mirror.
Oh no, this could be trouble. I'm gonna use a bolt card. Ah, we have the same score. Let's draw again. Allow me to play first then. I'm gonna use a bolt card.
I want to save my bolts to the very end.
Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Oh no, this could be trouble. Sorry, I'm using a mirror. Ouch, I wasn't expecting that. Sorry, I'm using a mirror. Ah, we have the same score.
Please.
Let's draw again.
Lady Fortune.
Allow me to
favor
play
me.
first then. Ah, we have the same score. Let's
God.
draw again. Allow me to play first.
Yes.
Oh no, you beat me.
We win. I'm saving. We beat everybody here once. All I need is once. Alright, we're gonna stop talking. $11.50. Talking? Nope. The minute Ministry of Railways wishes to thank all passengers for the patronage. This special express line is bound for Roar. Our next stop is Roar, the terminus of the express line. Please ensure you have all of your belongings with you when you disembark the train. Here we are. This is my first time visiting the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time too. I passed through when I first came to the academy, but even then I could see why people associated with industry. I feel like the whole city's one big massive iron. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. Where are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance anyway? Those are orbital generators for the industrial plants. Oh, is orbital energy kind of like nuclear energy? Maybe? Is that like a nuclear power plant? Or it's like a power plant. Bring this closer because I sound far away. Wow, really? If I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd be hard pressed to imagine a city like this. I agree. I haven't seen it yet, but I'll agree. Still haven't seen it. I see the spires. Put your backs on. We're at Roar. Roar. Oh. Not gonna lie to you guys, man. I have a headache. We need to transfer to a freight line to reach North Highlands from here, right? Right, there'll be a freight train leaving platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircase and to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. I actually get to walk around the station. You know, some shit's about to pop off. I can walk around the station, talk to people. As the train to Heimdall has finally arrived. I missed the train I was originally hoping to board. Out of hope that I won't, but I am holding out hope that I won't miss my business meeting. That's Annabelle. I can't believe I've made it all the way to Roar. I never imagined that he would be such a dogged pursuer. Who, Annabelle? Who are you running from? That he would be such a dogged pursuer. Who? So we're finally here. That 4-hour journey from Heimdall never plays nice with my back. We're here to visit a friend. Dad does this every time we get off the train. I suppose he's getting up there in years, though. Yeah, we saw them in, what's it called? Eustace's Tale. Berhard. Roger, but we're currently cleaning this area. I'm trying to sorry for the inconvenience. I think that's alright, yo. So this is a map of Roar, huh? Let me see. All I got is this. There's a story event going on over there. Way over there. What time was the conference again? It begins at 3 o'clock. Would you like to check in at the hotel first, secretary? Right, I'm heading off. Okay, don't forget to write, or to maintain proper hygiene, and make sure you eat a balanced diet. I know, I can look after myself, sis. You better promise to come back home on the very next vacation you get. I promise. Again, man, y'all look anything alike. Which is even weirder because Reen and his sister, speaking of which, let me just do something. Yeah, his eyes are silver. Right. Rain and his sister look alike, actually. And he's adopted. Like, he has no blood. He has no blood connection. They have the same color hair. And almost the same color eyes, except Rain's like gray. Hers are blue. It's almost the same color. Well, look at all those trains. This is coolest. He's always so excitable, but I do wish he had a volume control knob sometimes. It's right there. See? Now he's quiet. My boy, you killed my boy. No, I was to show you how to change the volume. What just happened? Don't think of it. It's already past noon. Perhaps we should purchase some lunches for the rest of our journey. Sounds like a plan. We still have another 4 hours to go. We're going to need to eat something between now and dinner. It seems highly unlikely a freight train would be equipped with vending machines or other such comforts either. We'll need to go through the ticket gate then. There's a shop in the main part of the station that sells pre-packed lunches.
Oh, there won't be any need.
Oh, there won't be any need for the maids here? Yeah, I was thinking that she was going to be off on her own super secret spy mission. And we would never know, besides the viewers, that she was even gone. We just arrived back and she was saying, she'd be like, well, I've prepared dinner for you guys. How was your trip to Northern Highlands? I'm like, it was good, it was good. I was watching the home. Absolutely droll and boring. I expected it to be something like that, but she's gonna meet us here? Is she gonna be at the North Highlands? Is she going with us? I would like her to go with us.
What?
What?
No way.
Oh, there is voicing. She's been voicing this whole time.
Sharon?
Gotta work on your link impression list. That's what Link says.
How did you get here before us?
Car.
Ah, the power of my love for you allows me to do the impossible, my lady.
The power of love. Love conquers all,
And
Alyssa.
as you'll see, I've prepared packed lunches for all of you that far surpass this morning's offerings. I do hope you'll enjoy them.
We're gonna get to the North Highlands. Oh, I brought you guys dinner.
Thanks.
Thank you. This is a special packed lunch for each member of the group.
We really appreciate you going to all the
to all the
trouble
trouble
to make these for us.
Yeah. Yes, we appreciate
True.
you.
That said, I'm really curious how you got here before us.
Trade secret, I'm afraid.
It seems that the Rhineford family's maid enjoys a little amusement at the expense of her employer. I imagine you transferred to an airship in the capital?
Ah.
Of course, why didn't I think of that? You can cut the time from Heimdall to Ruhr in half if you travel by airship, I think.
Did I say car? I meant airship. You see, I forgot. It was a slip of the tongue. It happens all the time, really. You know, it's car, ship, you know, it's so easy to get the words mixed up. It happens to the best of us, I'm telling you.
You got me. I took advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make your lunches as well.
Cause that light is like pounding on my eyeballs, man. I'm about to turn that light off. I can't take it. Can't take it. Too sensitive. Too weak. Smell the smoke and shit. I don't know the turn on the brightest light in the fucking building. It's fine, so it shouldn't affect me nearly as much. Alright, I'm back. I take advantage of the opportunity to borrow the airship's kitchen so I could make you lunches as well.
They're quite fresh, so take a moment to savor the taste.
Yes, savor them, my shut. It's like a fine wine with strawberry.
Well, thank you.
Or a cheesecake. Strawberry syrup cheesecake.
We really do appreciate all you're doing for us.
I appreciate cheesecake.
Honestly, I knew you had to be up to something. You're not planning on coming all the way to the North Highlands with us now, are you?
I'd love to, but unfortunately, I have some other business I must attend to. I may not be able to return to Trista for a while either.
Other business?
Sharon will be assisting me with my work.
Oh no. It's her mother! Oh, now she's gonna talk to her mommy dearest. Mama! Yep. It's the Big M. Big Mom, no!
Mother?
Yep, not helping my headache, my nigga. In fact, Alyssa, your squeal voice is making it worse.
Hello,
Pounding
Elisa.
on my brain like a drum. I like her hair.
You all must be members of Class 7.
Like those purple heels too. Man, the color purple. God. Just like I love Ditto. Purple gold. Beautiful colors. A little bit of black. Maybe throw in some hints of blue and red in there somewhere. Just accents. Fire. Alyssa's mom has got it going on.
I'm Elisa's mother, Irina.
Irina? I'm supposed to call you Irina or Irina because I'm about to I run through you or something. Irina? I don't know what I was about to call you. I was about to make a sex joke about poking. That's what I was about to do. Green eyes too. I fucked this shit up. Did we go back to fucking your dog? Think I won't? You must be insane.
Also the chairman of the Rhineford Group.
I mean, fuck who you the chairman of? I don't give a you the president, the CEO, fuck all that shit. I fuck you on the desk. In a meeting. While the other chair people watch, nigga. Shoot. Looking like a whole snake. And them eyebrows, my God. I mean, at least we know that Alyssa is gonna be fine as shit. When she grows up. And she looks half as good as her mother. Oh wait, actually Sharon's eyes are green too. I wonder. Nah, what are the odds of her mom having a secret daughter out of wedlock and only way being around to be able to clap words? The only way to actually be around her own daughter is to make her pretend to be a maid. What are the odds that something like that would happen?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
The pleasure is ours. I'm Reen Schwarzer.
And Alyssa's eyes are red. Must get it from her father.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Emma Milstein.
Gaius
Milstein.
Warsaw. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Eustace Alberea. A pleasure.
Yeah, I like Gaius and Eustace's steady, firm introduction. I don't know why Reen is nervous. It's a pleasure. Like, why are you stuttering for?
I'm glad you're all managing to get along with my obstinate daughter.
She even has that smoker voice. And that voice lets you know that, you know, she probably smokes a cig or two. Sure, it gives me hope of maybe switching over to something else, you know? Something a bit healthier. Good for fighting off cancer.
I wish I could stay a while, but unfortunately I've work that can't wait. Come along, Sharon.
As you wish, Madam Chairman. What?
Look at that ass.
Seriously? You show up like this and that's all you have to say?
I mean, what else is there to say? Just look at that ass, man. Them hips. That waist. Oh my god, she's perfect. And she knows what she's working with. Look at the way dude, the way she just swung the hip and put that hand on it. Bruh. I hate to watch her go, but love to watch her leave. Nigga, man, you are pressing all my right buttons. I feel like Peter Griffin. You cheated on me? Well, then I need to fuck your mom to be even. My mom? Your mom, that's right. But unlike Peter Griffin, I'm gonna do it. Ain't no whipping out. Nah. If y'all can't tell, man, fucking love melts. God damn. I wanna just take you down right here in the middle of the train
It's
station.
always work with you, isn't it?
We gotta have this breakdown here now, Alyssa? You probably gotta join Alyssa's side if there's a choice to be made.
You probably didn't even notice I left home until I was already gone. Now it's just, hello, Elisa, and that's it?
Hi, Mr. Wilson! Dennis the Menace.
My lady.
My lady. We're really gonna do this now in the middle of the street? Okay. Alright, let's have everybody here know this. Some shit's going down. Hey, world star!
I did get the impression her relationship with her mother wasn't all sunshine and gumdrops.
Butterflies. I forgot the butterflies and rainbows. All sunshine, rainbow, butterflies, and gumdrops. Or it'll be all rainbow, sunshine, butterflies, and gumdrops. I'm gonna take you to Candyland, bitch. Throw you in the muck. I wonder, like, you know what, man? Is there a Candyman? Candyman. No. No. Is there a Candyland video game? I know they made Monopoly a video game, and that game is torture. I love it. They even made a, what was it, snake and ladder game? I'm wondering, there's Uno too. I wonder, is there a Candyman? Fuck, Candyland! I would love to play that game. I used to love Candyland growing up as a kid, man. That shit was bomb. If you didn't like Candyland, to me, you was a lame ass nigga. Candyland, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade, and Monopoly. Like, those were the 4 go-to games if we weren't playing Xbox or PlayStation or N64 or GameCube. I only had an Xbox. My homies had PlayStations, GameCubes, N64s. Shoot, I even knew a homie who had the PlayStation 1. Man. That nigga lived across the street from me, man, had a basketball goal in his driveway, like planted to the side off of the driveway. We would play basketball over there, nigga. He was a little home. But yeah, I go down this whole awkward cringe fest though, man. I don't know if I can do this. Like, have you ever cringed so hard that your headache, like anything that was ailing you, disappeared? Like you forgot everything but the cringe. I don't know, man. Since I became 21, about to be 22, I just noticed, like, with anime, certain mangas, let me rephrase that. Certain anime, certain manga, and certain anime cliches, I just cringe. I just cringe a lot. Like the whole rich heiress, sheltered princess not knowing anything about modern convenience. How the fuck is that possible? So you telling me there was no computers in your house? No internet? You had a phone, but you never once Googled some shit? Huh? You tell me all the times you went out, not once? Have you ever gone out to eat? I don't give a fuck if you went to an all-girls school, bitch. This is the first time you went to a fucking McDonald's? How? How? This is the first time you've been to a candy shop? Where? Where the fuck have you been going to school? In the middle of the mountains? It used to be cute to me, but now it's just like... Maybe it's because, like, a lot of my friends... Quotations. Hey, me. It's not 3:30 yet. I'm not going for a walk yet. I've been walking my dog at night to jog and run around. Because, as y'all know, he barks a lot. And sometimes, especially with it being summer break, it's a bit of a pain to walk around them barking at the kids. You know? Especially since he's such a handsome dog. And people want to approach and try and pet him. And he doesn't like strangers. But yeah, man. Certain cliches like family problems. That's like, if it's done right, you know, I won't feel no cliche at all. But if it's like, if I know it, if I see it and I know it's coming, and then it happens exactly how I thought it was going to happen, it just makes me cringe. Like, come on, man. Something different. Change the water. Like, explore new lands, please. Maybe if her mom was a dick, or was like, all right. So she's supposed to be very business minded, right? Like all she focuses on is business. If that was the case, right? If she's like kind of like how Eustace's father did. It's like the first thing she said was, "Oh, Alyssa, you know you cost me blah 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 amount of money." When you start to run off like that without leaving me a note or so and so. Luckily, I have informants at the blah blah blah, and I was able to find out where you were at. Or something like that, right? Where it seemed like she was putting money over her daughter. I could agree with this. I wouldn't find it cringy. Alright. But as someone who has a mom who's very money oriented, alright, I just find it like, I just find it really cringy. Right? That you're that selfish. Granted, right? Different circumstances. We're not filthy rich. We're not billionaires. Right? Even if we were billionaires, money doesn't grow on trees. You gotta make more of it. There's you can never have enough money. Alright? In fact, the only time I can say you have enough money is if you go bankrupt, the entire world goes bankrupt. Then, and maybe only then, will you have too much money. Alright? But until you reach that point, you gotta make sure there's something to leave for your kids and their kids. And the sad part is, it's these type of people, like Alyssa, who end up being exactly like their parents. And they end up doing the same shit that they hated their parents doing to their kids. Like, I don't know how far into the future the next games go, but if we do see Alyssa as an adult with kids, I bet you she's gonna end up doing the same thing, focusing on either making money or winning the war, and not having enough time to spend with her kids, and her kids are gonna feel the same way. And then she's gonna have that stupid realization moment. So is this what mom was thinking during I said so and so? And there's gonna be a lot of regret and all this stupid shit that's just unnecessary if you just stop and think and hold your damn tongue. There's a time to speak and there's time to hold your cards. And obviously, you need to take a lesson from reading and holding your cards. All of you. It just seems a lot of you have problems with not keeping your shit together.
It seems there's a lot of friction between them.
It's only one-sided. That's what I mean. If it wasn't one-sided, if there was friction on both sides, alright, this wouldn't be as cringeworthy as it is. But it's one-sided. You know? There's that's an old cartoon movie. The Rats of Nim. And Rats of Nim 2. The main character is like, he grows up in the shadow of his deceased father or some shit like that. And the conflict is trying to live up to his father's name and legacy, if not surpass it. Right? And so since I loved that movie as a kid, I guess like that just changed my mindset. Instead of, you know, focus on me, let me watch the way you move so I can be better, if not as good as you. Right? That was my mindset. I didn't want to be the focus of attention. I didn't want like everything to revolve around me. But I didn't want to study so that I could improve myself to be just as good as the people who came before me, right? And I feel like that's a realization that a lot of characters in anime, movies, shows in general just need to have. Granted, right? According to my family, I was like mature, like a very mature kid, like since 3. Since I was 3 years old, I was very mature. Granted, according to them, I've digressed since, you know, when I hit my teenagers and became an adult. I went from being very mature as a kid to immature as a teen. And to being very reliable as a kid and teen to an unreliable adult, according to some people. And then this is it. I don't have no worries. I guess, you know, that's besides the point. Still, this is bothers me.
You
Light
can
her
live
ass
your
up.
life however you see fit. I have no intention of forcing the Rhineford group on you.
See? This is what makes the whole one-sided problem even more cringeworthy. You know, the fact that I got the cringe out my system and I see it for how it is, I'm not bothered by it anymore. But it's just, it makes Alyssa look real childish. Especially considering we're supposed to be either high schoolers or in college, right? I'm saying we're probably like junior, seniors in high school. Because if we were in college, we could drink, probably. So you're a junior, right? 2 years of high school. You only have 2 years of high school left. Or you're dealing with shit that a lot of people get over in elementary or middle school. Which is why the whole heiress not knowing about modern society thing fucks with me so much. Because in most anime, these are high schoolers. This is a high school girl. Alright? Who knows nothing about the outside world. Like, how stupid is that? You don't got internet, you got fucking old phones where you gotta cring, cring. You gotta fucking spin the dial to call someone. The fuck? They don't even make those no more. Where did you get those? Where did your parents get those from? You got maids and butlers doing everything for you. So you don't know how to turn on a washer machine. How? Yet you wash dishes. And you tell me you wash all your dishes by hand? It's... Yeah, I'm just on a tangent.
Even if you decide to follow a certain someone's path and cast aside all sense of responsibility, it's your choice to make.
A certain someone. So she has an older sibling. Or she's talking about her father. I was just wondering, where the fuck is her dad at? And if it's her dad casts aside all of his responsibility, then that answers that question. Hopefully, though, it's not her dad, and it's an older sibling.
Besides, I still manage to keep myself informed of the general goings-on in your academic life.
Yeah, I knew she had a rat, so to say, in the academy. That was also obvious.
In the monthly reports I receive from the academy.
What? I knew Sharon would relay back information about me. But reports from the academy itself?
Well, they're the Rhineford Company. They probably do a lot of shit for the academy.
Oh, you must not have known.
She's a chairman, right? Like, Eustace's brother.
In addition to my other responsibilities, I also sit on the Academy's board of directors.
That's what I meant. That's it, chairman. I don't know what I meant when I said, like, Eustace's brother. Yeah, that was kind of obvious. With how much information we have on the Rhineford Company and how big they're supposed to be. Like one of the richest family in this entire kingdom. You think they wouldn't support an academy formed by the first king? Well, the king who won the Lions War. The very king who relied on some of their tech. Or some shit like that. Was it some of their tech? I keep forgetting how that went. It was like some war where like the Rhineford Company really came into being. If it wasn't the War of Lions, there was a war after that. Where they were really reliable militaristic weapons and shit. Either way, even if it wasn't that war, you really think they wouldn't get their hands to something as well respected as the Thor's Military Academy? Like, think about it. That's not only a great way to earn, how do I put this? That's only a great way to earn a bit of prestige from the crown. But it's also a great way to make sure you put a mark on any good military students you can pull in as bodyguards for the company. Like, it's a brilliant strategy.
Oh my, that means...
Just like Rufus.
It does appear that way.
I bet you that Oreen's father or mother is part of the board of directors too.
I'd certainly deem the chairman of the Rhineford Group a canny choice as a member of the board.
The Rhineford Group is heavily involved in the development of the Orbal staff,
Yep.
as well as your Arcus. I must say,
Exactly.
I'm quite pleased with the reports I've received on your usage of both. I'm looking forward to seeing the results of this month's field study as well. Do give me some good reading, won't you?
Now this part, alright. This part would be a bit iffy if I didn't know she was just trying to fuck with her daughter. And by fuck, I mean tease. That's all this part right here is. Kind of like how Ruford did Eustace in the car drive to the hotel. She's just teasing her daughter. She's honestly just doing this out of nothing more than pure love. Alright, the way Alyssa's gonna take it though, because she's a hormonal teen, it's gonna be way out of left field. You just got owned by your mom in front of all of us.
Please excuse us, my lady. Take care during the rest of your journey.
Well, that was very interesting.
Elisa.
Yep. You didn't get away at all.
You alright?
Thank God you have to do that whole, like, picking between Eustace and Machias. Bullshit again, man. Kind of melancholy. So this is a freight train, huh? It's not that different. It's not that different. Damn it. I thought I finally had her out of my hair, but it looks like she was one step ahead of me this whole time. I take it you and your mother aren't on good terms then. It's one-sided. So I take it you aren't on good terms with your mother, or aren't in good terms with your mother, whatever. Yeah, I think that much was abundantly clear. It's one-sided. Things have been rocking between us for a long time now. Once I left home, that was the first step that led me to enrolling in the academy. But how was I supposed to know I'd gone and signed up for the school she sits on the board of directors of? How could I have been so stupid? Why didn't I conduct a more thorough investigation before I made my choice? I don't know what to say. You have my sympathy, I suppose. Is your mother being on the board of directors really such a problem? Well, it's complicated. Usually she seems like she's only interested in her work, but then she'll suddenly start meddling in my life. She says because she cares. She says to just do what I want, but it always turns out that whenever I go, she's there ahead of me, just like today. I should have known something was up. The bank account my grandfather gave me to cover my academy expenses hasn't taken a dip since my first day at Thor's. So your mother's been paying your bill the whole time. Because she cares. Like, it seems like this, that she's gonna step back when she's older and be like, oh, that was just her showing how much she cared and loved me. Because I was being fucking stupid. I saw this, and this, and it's redundant. Why do you care if she's paying for your education? Why do you care if she's paying for your meals? Why does that bother you? You want to be independent? Fine. Live independently. Who cares who's paying the bills? Like, I can't see what you're grossing about. Most people would be grateful to have a parent display that much interest. What? At least your mother spared. Exactly. See, especially maybe that's what else it is. Because I was comparing her mother to Eustace's father, right? Who doesn't give a fuck about Eustace. Period. And if Eustace had Alyssa's character development, where, you know, he was like, why the fuck are you here? That's it? That's all you have to say? Like, I would have totally been, that's right, exactly. Tell that nigga. But it was just a case of, it was really a case of the mother just trying to see how her daughter was doing. At least she showed the slightest trace of interest in you and your classmates. Oh. Useless. Forget it. Exactly. She needs that reality check. She's taking shit for granted. It doesn't need to be taken for granted. But we just entered a tunnel. The first of many, now that we're going through the mountains. I see. Anyway, how about we dig into those lunches Sharon made for us? That sounds good to me. So that she went out of her way to prepare them. Alright. They're subpar because she had to make do with the airship kitchen. I won't let her hear the end of it. Huh. Well, then let's dig in. It's an hour? Been an hour? Yeah. Well, so you're going to the Highlands for an academy field study, huh? Sounds like you're building. Sounds like you budding soldiers do some pretty interesting things as part of your training these days. I suppose you could say that. Why are we telling this nigga all about this? There seems quite different. Thor's seems quite different from most other military academies in that regard, though. Still, it feels pretty neat to see you all dressed up in your uniforms. They look pretty sharp on you. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Even at the academy, Gaius always stands out because of his height. Yeah, he towered over even the second years. Are all the people in your settlement of a similar height? No, I'd say my dad's the only one who really has height on me. My younger brother's fairly short, though. I wouldn't doubt he has another growth spurt coming his way. I seem to remember you mentioning you have quite a few siblings. A younger brother and 2 younger sisters, to be exact. They're a little on the shy side, but I hope you'll get along with them. Can do. Still, if you look through the window, it really feels like we're getting close to the Highlands now. Indeed. Yeah, seeing you kids rushing off on some adventure kind of makes me jealous. Anyway, we're about halfway through the Ironsguard range now. We should reach Zender Gate in 2 hours or so take this time to relax. Thank you. We appreciate the info. Did you meet him back in the spring when you were on the way to Trista? Yeah, made the same trip back then too. He had plenty of time to kill, so he taught me a lot about Arbonian culture. Sounds like a pretty nice guy. I bet they served a pretty usual primer. It did. There are a lot of people I'm thankful for helping me come this far. But most of all, I'm thankful to the winds and the goddess. The winds and the goddess. Classic Gaius. Classic Gaius. Am I gonna be able to record my last 2 parts today? I mean, I might have to wait till I get back from walking media work. I'm gonna be out of breath and sweaty though when I want to record then. I'll probably end up putting off till 6 or 7. Do not have to start the downloading process. 2-hour-long videos are gonna be a pain. So it was an hour and 30 minutes, so damn near 2 hours. And this was really just about me just talking. Right? Overanalyzing situations. We're almost there. Ah. Oh. Oh. So this is... I can only just make it out in the distance, but it looks like that's it. So that's the Nord Highlands. I see it. The mountain range in the back? Yeah. I'll be even happier to you see it up close. Yawning while speaking is ears. 16:30. Okay. Yeah, 4:30. Ah, you've arrived. Supposed to see you again, Lieutenant General. Likewise. Look at that. Purple, black, gold trim. Brilliant. Well done. Lovely. God, I would kill for a jacket like that. Let's remove all the military accessories. Ah, I love it. Seems almost surreal to see you standing there in a military academy uniform. Though this is the first time I've seen the Thor's emblem in red. This is the colors they use for my class. 7. Reporting in for battle. Ah! Looks like he's pretty high up in the Imperial Army. Yeah, but he's the Lieutenant General in charge of Zender Gate. Seems quite close to Gaius, Imperial General with an eye patch. That seems familiar somehow. These must be your classmates. Indeed, they are about... fuck words. Fuck words. These are about half of my classmates from Class 7. I'm Reem. Schwarzer. It's a pleasure to meet you. Elisa Reinford. I'm Emma Milstein. Eustace Albrea. It's an honor. So your classmates are an interesting bunch, as I'd heard. Lieutenant General Zerk Velders. Oh, Zex. Zek Vander. Commanding officer of the Imperial Army's 3rd Armored Division. Pleased to finally meet you. One-eyed Zex. So you're one of the guardians of the Arnor family. Arnor family? Arnor? Arnor family. Oh, it seems some of you already know of me. A guardian of the Arnor family. Now I remember. The Vanders are a celebrated military family responsible for the protection of the Imperial family. Oh. And one-eyed Zek Vander is said to be one of the Imperial Army's finest generals. They say the Vander and the Arseid schools of swordsmanship are 2 of the most renowned styles in Arbonia. Arseid. Is that Laura's family? It's truly an honor to meet you, sir. Just a military man hardly deserving of quite that little praise. I'd love to hear all about all of you and your excursion into the Highlands, but unfortunately we don't have the time. We should set out as soon as possible if you want to reach the settlement by nightfall. I agree. Were you able to take care of all the arrangements? I did, rest assured. What arrangements? We need to head out now. We want to reach Gaius' home by sundown, right? Which is why I asked Lieutenant General to arrange transportation for us. Alright, just follow me and I'll show you the way. You're riding horses? Is it motorcycles? Is it a tank? A car? A limo? I would love another limo ride. Wow. Ooh. A. Gillet. A. Ooh, that's nice. God, I love that. Yeah. Is that a flute? Yeah, it's a flute. I love sympathies, man. Sympathies? Symphonies. Classic. Ooh. Beat dropped. A. Yeah. Kill it. A. Kill it. A. Anyway. God, that music, I love it. It kind of reminds me of certain Eastern bamboo flute songs. God, I don't know what that bird is. What is that? Is that a... It's not a falcon. It's like a... a swallow. I don't know if I have any bird enthusiasts. I would love you to tell me what that bird is. It's fucking majestic. If only there was a violin. You can hear the tambourine. Is that the right word? Tambourine. God, yeah. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Oh, there it is. What is that? It's like or something. That was a horrible reenactment, but yeah. Simply breathtaking. That music is breathtaking. Fuck you mean? I had no idea. Land so beautiful lay out the far end of the railway. Which I suppose words are woefully insufficient in the face of such majesty. Glad to hear you think so. Oh, we are riding horses. Okay. I shouldn't be surprised. They were talking about how majestic the horses of Gaius's lands were. So, yeah. Riding horses makes sense. So I guess I know the name for the next part. Horse riding in the Nord Highlands. Traveling the Nord Highlands on horseback. You got the horses in the back. The Highlands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable The Highlands are way too vast to cover in any reasonable length of time on foot. You'll be fine. You're a member of the riding club, and Reen and Alyssa both have riding experience, right? Yeah, I think I can manage. I'm only back at home, so I should be okay as long as we aren't making any tricky jumps or anything. I'm afraid I've never ridden a horse before. No problem, you can just hitch a ride on the back of someone else's horse. This ride would be the best choice considering the balance of weight. I can do that. Is that alright with you, Emma? Yes, although I do feel a little nervous. Let's mount up at once then. Who gets what? I'm on the black horse. Damn it. Oh well, I got a pretty good brown one. Steady now, steady. This is a fine horse. Are you doing okay back there, Emma? Yes, I'm fine, I think. Make sure to hold on tight when we start moving. That's how you know Alyssa's a piece of shit. Because any honorable person would have put Emma in front. Wrapped their arms around Emma and maintained the horse from behind. That way you would have Emma secure in case you had a bumpy patch and you wouldn't have to worry about her falling off the saddle. And you can use this to teach her not only how to ride the horse, but how to properly guide and steer it. But you're only worried about getting her from point A to point B, not teaching her how to ride a horse. Which proves you're a piece of shit, Alyssa. But I love you for it, so don't change. Haha, this should be a fun trip. They're all top quality horses raised here in the Highlands. At a good clip, you should be able to reach the settlement in under an hour. And before I forget, I'm sure guys won't have much need of this, but the rest of you should take a map of the Highlands. A map. Nord Highland map. Yes, wow. So much gray. So little green. Such high level detail. It looks as though the army God damn it. Looks as though the army surveying expertise is being put to good use. Indeed, I hope it proves useful during your field study. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, that's about it for me. You should be heading out. Yeah, she. May the blessings of the wind and the goddess be with you. Give my regards to the elder and Lacan. We will. Thank you for seeing us off, sir. If you excuse us then. Her ponytail in the wind.
This is worlds apart from the bustle of the city.
It really is. I feel like I'm on with the wind.
Indeed, but if you didn't go too fast, that would be great.
I'm sure it will feel natural in time. No doubt the riding club
Oh my
would be
God,
fuming
I'm
with
gonna
envy
end
if they
this.
could see us now.
I'll bet.
Anyway,
I'm never lucky.
my home settlement is due northeast of here. Hopefully, we'll be able to reach it before sundown. Right.
Let's
I was
move.
hoping we'd be able to control the horses as we moved around. Oh! Oh! We're going to end it here, guys. This is D.W.G Gamer with Slick Block Mafia. If you enjoyed today's episode, leave a like and comment. Tell me what part of the episode you enjoyed. Subscribe to join Slick Block and Deuces SPM. D.W.G is out. Peace.